tell you about the first school that we arrived to. The school itself, dark, dank, mildewy, moldy smell. It was horrific. So we kind of walked down into this basement, and I'm thinking, what are they going to have us do down here? They wanted us to paint all of the ceilings. They wanted us to paint all of the walls in the classrooms. They wanted us to sand and varnish some new benches that we had provided. We had worked all day long, and I had a headache. I was tired. I was ready to call it a day. And the principal, he came and asked me to do some additional work. He asked me to varnish his door. And of course I said yes. And while I was varnishing that door, the generator flickered, and the generator went completely out. It went dark, and this little boy held his cell phone up with the light and held it on the door so that I could finish my project. And I kept glancing behind me, and I saw little heads looking over my project and shaking and affirming that I was doing a good job. And so I felt very rewarded. I felt very good about the project I was doing, but I didn't realize the impact until the next morning. We arrived about 6:30 in the morning, and the kids were running their fingers up and down the halls and the doors that I'd painted. They were saying in Creole how beautiful it looked. At the beginning of the school experience, they were a little nervous to see the blonde hair, and they'd try to touch and see what I was doing. But by the end, I had little people climbing on my legs and giving me high fives and giving me hugs before they left school. They were truly grateful for the moments that we take for granted. So it was a very humbling experience to interact with them.
The last 30 years of my life have been defined as a working physician, trying to start a practice and develop it. The next, whatever I have left, will hopefully define who I am.
It's a perfect opportunity for anybody that wants to experience something new, anybody that is getting burned out, anybody that is getting tired of what we're doing. It will make you remember all the blessings that we have in America.
One of the great things about this trip was being able to get a scholarship, and I'm so appreciative for CompHealth who provided that scholarship.
I was very, very impressed to work with the physicians that we had the opportunity to serve with. They were from all different parts of the United States. They came from solo practices, multi-specialty groups, large health systems. They came from small physician-owned practices. They even came from academic settings. And yet they were all unified in this common goal. They all cared about making a difference. And it made me think about what we do here and about the fact that our physicians may not serve in Haiti, but they serve in Indian health systems across the United States, in rural communities in Kentucky and in Washington. They serve in large places where people go without health care. CompHealth exists to make a difference in the lives of our people and in the healthcare communities that we serve. These physicians were making a difference in the lives of the people that they were serving. I am humbled and sincerely grateful for the opportunity I had to participate with this delegation and go to Haiti. I've been with CompHealth for 15 years. I didn't have any intentions of staying, but 1 year into it, I fell in love with what I was doing. I mean, what other organization can you start as an administrative assistant and now be an executive level leader? I think that I can continue to take this however I want to because I have an organization that believes in me. And you don't get the opportunity to work with companies like that every day.